are playing, honestly, probably my favorite game right now, Clash Royale, guys. We are, as you can see from the leaderboard, back up to number 2 at 2948. If we go into my profile, you'll see that that is my highest trophy count yet in this game, and it all started with this new strategy from my last video, guys, the cheap strategy. It's only 3.2 elixir to play this deck. So you guys can definitely try it out. I just tried it out for a video on making cheap decks, and it seems to be working for me, so I'm going to stick with it and continue pushing with it. But also, if we go into my battle log, guys, and we scroll through this, you will see that we have not lost a game in the last 10 battles, which is pretty good. I don't know if I've done that since the game started, maybe towards the beginning when there were a bunch of new people that didn't really know how to play, but we're going to go over some of these. I'm going to show you all some of the top ones. There's level 10s in here and level 9s. I don't think there's any level 8s that we face, but we'll go ahead down here towards the bottom where you'll see we face David GG. He was actually second place yesterday. He might have even been second place today, but the funny thing is that initially we take 35 trophies from him, then you'll see we take 26, we face him again and we take 22, then we face him a third time, we take 20, and that was the last one. So we beat him a bunch. We actually took over 100 trophies from him. So let's go ahead and watch this first one where we go 3-1 against Mr. David GG right here. You can see he was number 3 during this battle. We were number 7, again using the cheap army strategy, guys. He is an X-Bow over there, and I've seen a lot of people in my clan talking as well as other people trying to figure out how to shut down X-Bows, because if you're not predicting that he has it and you use any kind of horde or mass army card, then you're going to run into trouble once he does drop down his X-Bow. So you always kind of have to be prepared for somebody to have that. But right here we're going to drop off our barbarians to counter the Hog Rider, and he's going to freeze them, which sucks because he gets our tower down to 1190. But while he was attacking on that side, we attacked on the other one and actually got his tower down a little bit lower. He's going to drop off his Inferno Tower, of course. Everybody's using Inferno Towers now. But honestly, I'm not as worried about them as I used to be, because if you have, say, 6 or 7 troops heading towards it, it's going to go down, or at least it's going to get down below half health, and then you can kind of just wait for your elixir to build back up, and it'll end up dying on its own. So Inferno Towers aren't as intimidating to me, especially with a deck like this. A cheap deck, guys. It's not taking out high-level cards like a P.E.K.K.A. or a Golem or a Giant, things that cost more. If you get those taken out by the Inferno Tower, then it's pretty much a waste of elixir, because it only costs 5, and if they only use 5 elixir to take that out, then you're in a little bit of trouble. So we're going to continue pushing down the left side. You can see his tower is at 600 right now. Ours is still at 1190, and we're taking it slow. We have 8 elixir. He only has 4. We knew that we were up, so we're going to continue dropping off over here. He's going to use his arrows right there, which cost 3 elixir, which is going to put him even further behind. He has 5. We have 10, so we're double up on him with elixir right now. So this is the time to push, because we know he can't counter too well. So we've got our Barbarian Horde over here on the left, or it's not a Horde, and his his X-Bow goes down on the right. But the thing about the X-Bow that kind of sucks is if you already have, or if your enemy already has troops on the field, it's going to focus on them. It's not going to go for the tower. So right there, I wasn't too worried about it, because I knew that it was focused on the Barbarians and the Archers, and it only got off a single hit or 2 on our tower, because it was practically done by the time it was done shooting our troops across the map. So we're going to mess up right there and drop off those Barbarians way too far behind the Hog Rider. You got to drop them off before the Hog Rider, so that once they spawn and are actually active, they can take it out. Again, he's dropping his X-Bow off over here on the left side of the map. We're going to take it out very quickly with our Hog Rider, and we've got a lot of Goblins and Barbarians in the center of the map, taking everything out. The right side of his base, or his layout, is completely unprotected, and we're going to take that out very, very quickly with that horde of minions, not minions, but goblins, spear goblins, archers, and the wizard. And now what it's time to do, guys, is defend, but we're actually going to take out his crown tower without a problem. So we 3-crowned him there very, very quickly, because he was pushing the other side, and we were able to take him out. So we're going to go head into another one, and we'll show you guys another replay, and then we'll try and get another live one that hopefully will push us up to even further than we've been up until this point. Alright, so here's my most recent win, guys. This is against a level 10. He's ranked 14. I'm ranked number 2 at this point. But again, we are the same level. A lot of these guys from HKE Sports, which I think stands for Hong Kong Esports, a lot of these guys, honestly, have just spent a lot of money, and I don't think that they're too good at the game or don't know too much about it at this point. we're going to drop off our barbarians over here and take out his hog rider before it even gets a single hit off on our tower. So that was perfect. Now his wizard is going to come in and do a little bit of damage, but thankfully we take it out right there with those spear goblins. You can see on the left he's got two goblins running towards my tower. I know that a single archer tower can take out a minimum of, or a maximum of 2 goblins by itself. It can't take out 3. So whenever you see 2 of them, there's no need to drop off a troop over there because your tower is going to take it out and you can build up your elixir as you wait for him to deploy more troops. So we're going to drop off a hog rider over here on the right. Looks like he's going to counter with some barbarians, and we're going to shoot off that fireball to get damage on the tower, but it ends up missing the minion horde there, but that's okay because it damaged all of all of the barbarians, and our wizard took out everything. Guys, we have one of his towers down to 1800. He's just now going to get his first hit off on one of our towers with his hog rider over there. We're going to take it out very, very quickly, though, as our wizard continues to attack his other tower. You can see we're both at 4 elixir right now, moving up at the same pace as each other. And before you get to the 1 minute mark, guys, it's very important to play slow. Just let your troops get down there. If they only get off a couple hits, that's fine, because you want to make sure that you don't over-invest. You don't put down too many cards, because if you put down too many cards, he can come in the back door and take out your other tower. So it's very, very important because, again, you can see right here, we have more elixir than him, meaning he can't defend our rush as well as we can rush him. So we're going to drop off our hog rider in the back here. I'm trying to lure out a troop by his tower, which he does perfectly for us there. We're going to go ahead and fireball that, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. Drop off this wizard, take out that minion horde very quickly, as well as allow the hog rider to get off a single hit on the tower, which is always good. We got our archers over here, guys. Archers are a hidden gem in my book. They do a lot of damage, and they do it very, very quickly. If you have a couple of archers on a tower undamaged, they're going to get off probably 10 shots because the tower takes about 3 shots to take out the archers, and each one of their hits does about 100 damage. So archers are pretty good. If you don't have them in your deck, they're a good, cheap 3 elixir card that really help add to your overall damage and your pushing ability in the game. So that's a little tip for you guys. If you haven't used archers, throw them in your deck, try them out. They do a lot of damage, like I just said. But you can see they're going to go down there from the wizard, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and get off a couple hits right there with the hog rider. Fireball, get his tower down to 24, but we took out all of his minion horde right there. So all we have to do, since it's a cheap deck, guys, we recycle through. You can see we've got a bunch of 2 elixir cards, a 1 elixir card. So we can get through 4 of our cards very, very quickly and get back to that fireball in seriously a matter of 15 seconds to where we can then use it on his tower and come out victorious right there. So yeah. That's why I like this deck, because it is so cheap. You can just cycle through and get back to cards that you're really looking forward to using. We're at 29.48. Let's see if we can beat 29.50. I'm going to go ahead and search here. It says 1 minute and 15 seconds. We'll probably get into a match sooner than that, but I'll be back to you guys once we do get matched up with somebody. And again, hopefully we can come out on top. All right, guys, we're back. We're playing Avitus. We've played this guy a whole bunch. 27-11. So he's doing okay. He's a level 9. We'll go ahead and take out his spear goblins over here with our spear goblins and our archer tower. And since we're on defense, ours actually survive. Guys, if you can bring the fight to your side, in my opinion, it's always better to bring this fight to your side. We're going to drop off some archers over here kind of as a little bit of a distraction. And they're going to do a little bit of damage for us. And then we're just going to sit back and wait for a little bit of elixir here. And I'm probably going to go with my hog rider on the right side as he deploys over. Oh, no, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to drop off his hog rider on the right side. We're going to wait to make sure he doesn't have a freeze, and now we're going to drop him off and take him out very, very quickly. Again, you can see we took out 2 of those goblins over there on the left. Oh, shoot. We're going to go ahead and drop this fireball to take out this wizard. Boom. There we go. And that's going to do a little bit of damage to the tower and also obviously help us out with taking out that wizard. So we should have a little bit more elixir than him. We're going to kind of hang out nice. Our barbarian's going to get off 1 hit. We're still building up that elixir here. We have damage on both of his towers. Obviously, the left one is down a little bit lower. There he goes, dropping that little guy off. Okay, that's fine with me. Using that. So we'll go ahead and get our barbarian or our hog rider up in there fairly shortly. But again, I'm just going to kind of hang back, see what we got going. I'll drop off some more low elixir troops that do a good amount of damage. We're going, okay, there he goes. So he's going to freeze, all right? So he's going to freeze. We'll drop off our barbarians as well as some spear goblins. and we'll try and take him out here. Looks like he is overrunning us a little bit. Yep, so there's a little bit of overrunnage on that point. We're going to drop off these goblins as a little bit of a distraction. And then drop off these I said goblins, those little skeletons. And again, we're going to defend right there very easily. His barbarian hut is almost down. He's going to get one more spawn out of it, which is fine. We'll go ahead and drop off our wizard right back here, and he'll get up there just in time to take them out. And then we're going to go, looks like we're going to have to take out this wizard over here on the right side. So we're going to drop this guy off, and we'll distract the wizard right over here. Nope, with those archers, take them out. And he's going to freeze for some reason, not too sure why. So we're going to push hard left because we've got all these barbarians over here with us. So hard left with the hog and with that whole horde. We're going to get our fireball ready. We're going to drop it right there because he's got all those minions. Some of them are going to go after the hog rider, but a lot of them are going to miss. And we're going to get that tower down really, really low now. To where if we're going to bring out our wizard tower, our wizard right here. We're going to drop his tower down super low, and then make sure that now we can just take it out very easily. That was a very premature freeze spell. He knew that I have barbarians. I don't know why he did that. We were very easily able to take out that hog rider. And now we're going to push left, and we are going to drive right as well with our hog rider, so he's not going to know which way to go. We're going to easily take out that left side. We'll go ahead and fireball over here on the left. Or on the right as well, and take him out, guys, putting us up over 2950. We're going to get 12 trophies for that one against Avitus, 2960. That is our highest record so far. Getting up to that 3140 is going to be very, very hard, guys. This guy, he's maxed out. He has spent thousands of dollars, honestly, probably $5,000 on this game, if not more, to get up to this level. 3140 is his highest trophy count, but we are still undefeated, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like on the video. I love you all very, very much. You mean the world to me. And as always, keep calm and clash on, all right? I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.